Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Meta Academy Friday Live. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. Every Friday, we take a real world surveillance challenge and talk about how to build better systems, not just by comparing specifications, but by thinking like a professional system designers. Today's topic is one that doesn't get enough attention. When people choose a security camera, they usually compare things like resolution, AI features, or price. And yes, those are all important. But there is one factor that can shorten the life of a surveillance system long before the technology becomes outdated: the environment. If you ever installed cameras around a marina, dock, waterfront property, or even near the ocean, you already know these projects are different. Salt air, constant moisture, humidity, harsh weather, and poor lighting create a very demanding environment for surveillance equipment. Today, we're going to discuss what makes these installations unique, what features installers should look for, and why our AI-based Blacklight series was designed with these environments in mind. Next slide. Let's start by understanding the problem. A marina isn't just an outdoor installation. You've got salt carried through the air every day, high humidity that never really goes away, constant exposure to rain, wind, and changing temperatures. Then, after sunset, lighting becomes extremely challenging. Most marinas don't have bright lighting. Instead, you've got scattered dock lights, reflections off the water, and long stretches of darkness. Now think about what your customer is trying to protect: high value boats, equipment, fuel docks, storage areas, vehicles. These are exactly the kinds of places where clear nighttime video matters most. So the camera really has two jobs. First, it has to produce excellent images. Second, it has to survive the environment for years. Next slide. So, what should installers actually be looking for? The first thing most people think about is megapixels, but that's only one piece of the puzzle. For marine environments, I would prioritize three things. First, excellent low light performance. Second, corrosion resistance. Third, proactive security features. That's exactly what our Blacklight series was designed to deliver. These cameras combine ultra-low light imaging with active deterrence and a housing built for harsh outdoor conditions. It's not just about seeing what's happening, it's about installing a solution that's built for where it's going. Next slide. Now let's talk about one specification that often gets overlooked: NEMA 4X. Many installers recognize the NEMA rating, but they may not know what the X actually represents. So, NEMA 4 protection rating means protection against environmental hazards like dust, moisture, ice, and corrosion. The additional X designation indicates enhanced protection against corrosion, making it especially well suited for environments exposed to salt air and moisture. Think about where that matters: marinas, boat docks, ports, beachfront homes, waterfront restaurants, wastewater treatment facilities, anywhere corrosion is a real concern. When you're designing systems for these environments, choosing equipment built to withstand those conditions can reduce maintenance, improve reliability, and give your customer greater confidence in the long-term performance of the system. Next slide. Now let's talk about image quality, because even if a camera survives the environment, it still has to capture useful video. Most incidents around marinas happen after dark. Unauthorized access, boat theft, vandalism, trespassing. These aren't happening at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's why we developed our Blacklight series. Using a larger image sensor, a f1.0 aperture, and an advanced AI image processing, these cameras are designed to produce a brighter, clearer images in extremely challenging lighting conditions. When you're trying to identify a person walking along a dock or monitor activity near a boat slip, that additional image quality can make a significant difference. Now, you may want to see it to believe it, so let me show you a real image taken from our Blacklight camera installed at a waterfront property. Pull up these images, please. Alright, now take a close look at the timestamp on this image: 11:47 at night. Despite the late hour, AI-based Blacklight camera is producing a bright, full-color view of this waterfront property. You can clearly distinguish a green lawn, concrete walkway, vegetation, garden hose, shoreline, dock area, and buildings across the water. Notice that it's not only illuminating the area directly in front of the camera, but it maintains a visibility from the nearby walkway all the way to the waterfront and the distant background. The takeaway is simple. This is not just a brighter nighttime picture. It's a more informative picture, one that can help your customer understand what happened, identify important details, and respond with greater confidence. Same is the case with the video I'm about to show you. Just like the picture, the details that the blacklight camera captures in the darkness is just phenomenal. Take a look. Play the video, please. All right, awesome. It's like magic, isn't it? Okay, now let me help you with choosing the right blacklight model for your projects. Next slide, please. One thing I really like about our Blacklight product family is that you have options without leaving the platform. If you're covering a smaller dock, walkway, or private marina, our 4 megapixel fixed lens model is an excellent choice. For larger commercial marinas, parking areas, or field docks, the 8 megapixel model provides additional detail while maintaining outstanding nighttime performance. Need more flexibility? Our more motorized varifocal model allows you to adjust the field of view after installation, making it ideal for longer docks, entrances, and boat ramps where viewing requirements may change. And if your project calls for a different mounting style, the Blacklight technology is also available in a bullet housing. For customers who prefer equipment that blends into a darker surroundings, we also offer these cameras in black housing. Alright guys, let's look at a few example projects other than the marinas where these cameras deliver what's absolutely needed. Next slide. Think about a wastewater treatment plant project. Again, you got moisture, harsh environmental conditions, and outdoor equipment. In those conditions, a fixed lens blacklight camera provides reliable monitoring while standing up to those challenging conditions. Another example project site is a beachfront hotel or resort. On these sites, camera appearances also matter, but like other sites, the environment is also harsh. Guests expect the property to look clean and professional, yet the owner expects the system to be reliable and long-lasting. For these projects, the black housing option becomes especially attractive while still providing the same blacklight performance. Guys, these are very different projects with their own set of challenges, and yet they're all solved by the AI-based blacklight cameras. Now, of course, a surveillance system isn't just about cameras. It's more than that, and way more than that. It's about the ecosystem of connected hardware and exceptional software. And guess what? AI-based delivers on it as well. Next slide. Every blacklight camera integrates into the complete AI-based ecosystem. Our proprietary desktop VMS provides a clean monitor interface for monitoring, playback, AI event management, and multi-site operation. The web VMS lets users securely access their systems through any modern browser, making remote management simple and convenient. And the AI Color Pro mobile app keeps customers connected with live view, playback, AI notifications, and remote management from virtually anywhere. This is where AI-Base really differentiates itself. You're not just choosing a camera, you're choosing a complete surveillance platform with software designed specifically for professional security applications. Don't take my word for it. Visit us.ametagroup.com/demo and experience it for yourself. Next slide. On the online demo page, you can try desktop VMS, the web VMS, the mobile app using our live demo environment. Explore the interface, check out the live view, review the playback, test the AI search experience. Because the best way to understand AI-Base is not just to hear about it, it is to use it. And if the online demo doesn't cut it for you and you like to have the product in your hands and want to test it out yourself by setting it up on your test bench, try our Discovery Kit. We offer an exclusive discount on that kit with free shipping and 30-day money-back guarantee. Visit our website, us.ametagroup.com, and learn more about this offer. Now, I leave you with one thought. Next slide. When designing surveillance systems, don't just ask which camera has the best specifications. Ask which camera is built for this environment, because the best surveillance system isn't necessarily the one with the highest resolution. It's the one that's designed to perform reliably where it's installed. For marinas, docks, waterfront properties, and other corrosive outdoor environments, choosing equipment with outstanding low-light performance and NEMA 4X protection can make all the difference over the life of the installation. But, guys, choosing the right camera system is only part of the solution. You also need a supplier that can help you specify it correctly, support the installation, and stand behind it. That's where Ameta comes in. Next slide. If you have been in this industry for a while, you know that the US surveillance market has changed dramatically. For years, many installers relied on brands like Hikvision and Dawa. Ameta supplied those brands to many US customers in the past, and we still support them in Canada where the market environment is different. But in the US, reality has changed. NDAA compliance requirements restricted the use of certain equipment in federal and government-related projects. The FCC equipment authorization restrictions made it much harder for these manufacturers to introduce new products into the US market. And as of last month, the news is that most products from these manufacturers will be completely banned. For installers, that creates a real challenge. Because for you, it's not just changing the camera system, it means retraining technicians, learning new software, updating sales material, supporting existing customers, explaining the transition to your team and your customers. We understand how disruptive that can be. That's exactly why Ameta has invested so heavily in AIBASE. We are helping our US partners transition to a stable NDAA compliant platform with a long-term future, North American support, and proprietary software ecosystem. The goal is not just to replace one brand with another. The goal is to help you avoid having to go through this kind of transition again. Ameta has served security professionals for 25 years in Canada, and in the recent years we have expanded our footprint here in the US. We have helped partners navigate market shocks before, and we are committed to doing that now. We are not asking you to simply switch brands, we are inviting you to invest in a platform built for the future. Alright guys, that's what we wanted to cover today. Now I want to hear from you. If you've worked on a marina, waterfront property, or any other harsh environment, I'd love to learn about your experience. What challenges have you faced? What solutions have you worked well? And if you're planning on an upcoming project, our team would be happy to help you choose the right AI-based solution. Drop your questions in the chat. And if you want to experience AI-based platform for yourself, visit us.ametagroup.com. All right, now let's get into the Q&A. Let me pull up our chat here. Let's see. Thank you, Nancy, for hosting the chat. Antonio Brunda, good morning. Good morning, Antonio. Or Tony, good morning. Glad to see you're in the webinar today. If you have any questions about Blacklight and how it may be useful in environments like marinas, let me know. Any questions about Blacklight cameras in general? Post them in the chat. We have a question here. Does these cameras have AI features? Yes, these Blacklight cameras do have AI features. They have all the features that you would get with our active deterrence line, so like loitering detection, perimeter intrusion detection, smart motion detection. But because these cameras have a little bit better AI for ultralight detection, they can do things like smoke and fire detection, fall detection, and a lot of my techs recommend these cameras specifically for facial capture and recognition. So that's just a great bonus you get with these ultra low light cameras. They come with advanced AI features as well, built in. Great question. Any more questions, please post them in the chat. If it's not pertaining to this subject, still feel free to post them up. We'll be happy to answer anything that comes our way. We have here one here from Nancy. Some partners new to Blacklight are wondering what the AI ISP technology. Do Blacklight cameras use white LED lights? For the Blacklight AI ISP technology, they do not use the white lights for full color imaging. That's one great unique feature about these cameras is that they don't have any light pollution to give you that ultra light image. It uses advanced AI chip and the better stack sensor in the camera to give you that daytime image without emitting that white light. And it only emits the white light if it absolutely needs to. So think of like a very dark space where there's no light at all. But even then, sometimes these cameras can outperform even a dark room. So these cameras are pretty legit as far as ultralight night vision. They don't even need that white light, just to recap. And to kind of build upon that too, I've had a lot of customers use these black housing blacklight cameras for ultra stealth look. You know, at nighttime, if it's against a dark wall, you can't even see these cameras because they don't emit that white light. They're completely stealth, and then in turn, you see an ultra light, vibrant daytime image. And then we have another one. What's the coldest temperature it can operate at? We see negative 30 to 35 degrees at 60% humidity. Okay, let me pull up my spec sheet here and I can get you an answer real quick. So bear with me for a second. Let's see. Unless someone could beat me to it, but let me put it up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, so these guys are rated for operating temperatures negative 31 degrees Fahrenheit and all the way up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, that is going to be a 90% humidity rating as well. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. In the chat, we have negative 35 degrees Celsius and 6 degrees Celsius and less than a 90% humidity level. Yeah, just to recap in Fahrenheit, negative 31 degrees Fahrenheit and plus 140 degrees Fahrenheit for operating temperatures. Thank you. Cool. Great question. And then we have another one from Tony. Are those cameras come with two-way audio? Yes, our Blacklight cameras do have two-way audio and a built-in speaker for siren and active deterrence, and also two-way talk. So these cameras are top of the line, and they come with all the features that you would expect with all our other active deterrence cameras as well. Great question, Eugene. I know Alaska, these cameras are definitely needed up there. Are the heaters available for any of your cameras? At this time, there isn't any available OEM heaters that we carry, but I can look into it and see if there's any solutions that we can offer you. But yeah, there's no built-in heaters on these specific cameras. Possibly in the roadmap, I can check for you. But yeah, I have seen these go into like freezers and things like that with high success. So these are rated for low temperatures for sure. All right. Appreciate the questions today, guys. Thank you. And thank you all for joining. I see we have 12 watching now. Again, we're taking a live Q&A right now about our blacklight cameras. Also, too, we talked about how they're great for corrosion environments such as saltwater bays, things where marinas and where there's a lot of high humidity, high moisture, and high corrosion because of the salt. We have another question here. Can they connect to AI-based horn speakers? Absolutely. If you pair these IP cameras with their NVR and IP horn speakers, you can go ahead and bind them to that camera for events, right? So like if an event goes off, you not only get that red and blue lights, you also get it paired with that siren through the IP speaker itself. So yeah, our IP speakers can pair with their NVRs and can be binded to multiple channels as well. I know some systems, it'll be a per camera per speaker. That's not the case with ours. If you have one speaker, it can connect to all the cameras on the NVR. It's one unique thing that we offer with our IP speakers from AIBASE, paired along with our cameras. So great question. All right. If there's not any more questions, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I'll give it another maybe minute or two, and then we'll say thank you and leave you to your Fridays, guys. Any last minute questions? Leave them in the chat, please. Oh. All right. Well, thank you again for spending part of your Friday with us. We truly appreciate your time and your partnership. Make sure you check out a step-by-step AI-based system setup tutorials on our website. The link is in the description below. Also, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap that bell so you never miss one of our Friday live streams. Until next week, stay safe, have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next Ameta Academy Friday Live. Have a great weekend, guys.